This is the brief on our place in the universe. You know, tackling that huge paradox of just how massive space is versus, well, the risks we face right now. So we're diving into this fundamental puzzle, right? How do we deal with feeling totally alone out here? And what's the right way to think about living in a universe that's just unbelievably big, silent, and doesn't really seem to care about us? First off, look at the numbers. Trillions of galaxies. Statistically, you'd think life, even smart life, has got to be everywhere. It feels almost like a certainty, doesn't it? But, and this is the kicker, we found absolutely nothing. Like zero proof. This clash between the odds and the reality, that's the Fermi Paradox, sometimes called the Great Silence. Second, this silence, it leads to this kind of terrifying idea, the Great Filter. The thinking goes, if smart life is common, then something, some massive hurdle, the filter, must be stopping civilizations from spreading out. Now, maybe that filter is way back in our evolutionary past, which would be great news for us. Or maybe it's still coming. And if the filter's ahead, we could be facing huge existential risks, things like wiping ourselves out with future tech. We can't just learn by doing with this stuff. And finally, that brings us to philosophy. Facing this mind-bending reality, the philosopher Albert Camus talked about the absurd. It's this clash, see? Our deep need for answers and meaning hitting up against a universe that offers, well, silence. His answer wasn't despair, though. It was revolt. Basically a clear-eyed defiance, embracing our freedom, focusing on living, maximizing the sheer amount of experience, right now. So yeah, whether we're all alone or maybe about to face the filter, the response has got to be this conscious revolt, this living with defiance. Want to dive deeper? Hit subscribe and tell us in the comments, think the great filter is behind us or still waiting?